Alright, folks, welcome back to another episode of our No Man Land series. This is episode 17. 17 big ones. We've been grinding away here, and we are loading up our clothes, and we are going to take them to. Where are we going to take them? We're going to take them up to the farm shop. Looks like it's going to give us the best price. And we're going to sell off all these clothes that we've been making. I've made some changes to the farm, some pretty cool ones. The farm looks pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't do, I did. I guess I always say I didn't do too much off camera. I did a little bit off camera. It felt like a lot of work. Not as much work as trying to load these pallets up. There we go. I did some stuff to the house. You can see this field behind us that wasn't there before. Was kind of there before, but I just made it a little bit bigger. And I got us a new house. I built us a new house. We had some money. I don't want to say like extra, but because we don't really have extra money, but I figured it was time. We had lived in that old little shack long enough. I moved Freckles' house over. We got a new house, a new barn slash workshop. I got kind of rid of our other older like little workshop area. This barn is a little bit better. It has a basketball hoop, which is pretty sweet. And I was like looking around, and I actually found there's a basketball and you can shoot hoops. The ball kind of gets stuck though. I don't know. I didn't shoot too many hoops, but we might be able to do that later if we're feeling up to it. Even though it is raining out. Yeah, it's kind of not hoop shooting weather, but I'll show you guys the barn regardless. Uh, yeah, I just did some things. I kind of like just cleaned up around the place. Except I got us a new house built. I didn't really buy any new equipment. I had leased a new set of planters. Did I grab three there? Oh my god. Look at that. Ooh, but is it gonna work? Ooh, is it gonna work? I don't know if it's gonna work. I think I might only be able to grab two. Yeah, we're gonna have to just do two. I kind of gotta get a new trailer. That's kind of what I gotta get, but I think we'll just fudge it through with this one. I think I can stack these quite high. And we can throw a couple in the box of the truck if need be. You can see the house in the background over there. Actually, maybe let's just go take a look at the house. Okay, so this is the new field. I cut in. Basically, what I did in off camera is I plowed the field that we had got all our cotton off of. I plowed that, and I just got it kind of ready. We weren't able to seed again until February, so I plowed that field, and then I went over it with a stone picker, and I got all the stones off it. I leased one from the shop, and I got all the stones off that, and that was basically all I did in that field over there. In this field, we had grass growing on it. So all I did was I slept about a month or two, I can't remember exactly, till the grass was good to go. I cut that, and at that point we were um, into February. And so I got all the grass off that. I didn't bale it or anything. I just put it in our silo, and we'll use that for food for the sheep. Then what I did is I just took the plow and I just cut this new field in. Maybe I'll just go into construction mode. It'll be just easiest here. So I kind of went around and I shaped this field just a little bit better. But basically it's just like this long, slender field, and I put cotton in it. So I got cotton in this one, cotton in the back one growing, and I just left this over here for now, for probably some more grass just to feed the animals. I'm not really gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try and really stay away from the silage side of things, because now that we're getting more and more animals, they're actually producing wool really crazy, and that cotton, I don't even know if I can go into our productions here. Let's go to productions. We still have cotton in there that's working. And we put about 30,000 liters of cotton in there, I think. I didn't know that that cotton harvester, I was actually able to unload the bales early. So I was able to unload what was left in that cotton harvester, put it in there, which was like about another 7,000 liter-ish bale. And it's just been chiming making clothes. I'll usually get about 2 boxes of clothes per month. Is what I've been getting roughly. And that's on about between, I would say, about 350 to 400 sheep, because I've been selling the sheep at 27 months. It's usually when they're about 800 bucks a piece. I'm just trying to thread this needle in here. I'm still so bad at doing this. No. Okay. We'd have to go around the other side and push that one on. But we'll take this first load up to the, where are we going with this stuff? Yeah, the farm shop, that's right, the farm shop. We're gonna go up there. And we should get, yeah, 10 grand a box. Or 10 grand a pallet, rather. Let's see if we can get this the old smooch. Oof. Gotta get a new trailer, I think. Gotta get a bigger trailer. Maybe after this haul. Oh yeah, we were gonna go check out the house. We'll check out the house when we drive by here. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just put a little bit of a cut in here. Yeah, I'll put a little bit of a cut in. I'll get this trailer kind of loaded up, and then we'll pull away. Hey, we are loaded up. We're gonna take our first load of everything up to the farm shop. Oh god, I got tractors parked all over the road here. That is a planter that I got leased. It's really good. It holds a lot of seed and fertilizer, so you don't gotta refill it all a whole bunch. It's only, I think, is it 9 meters wide? Okay, here's the new barn and the new house. So I put this house in. I planted some trees for us, which I got going, and it's way more expensive than I thought. Good God, I actually kind of wasted a bit of money doing these trees, but I was like, whatever. You know, we're at the point where we don't really need to buy anything anymore, so I don't know. I kind of thought it was just fun to, you know, kind of make it look nice around here and stuff. But actually, let's go check out the hoop and stuff. So this is the workshop. You can pull through here, and I can get any work done that I need. How can do doors in this game is always a bit weird. Park the harvester in here because it fits a little bit better. This is just kind of like a little back room. But I was going, actually didn't look under here. We should pick some of this stuff up here. There we go. I came up here. Got a beautiful little view of the creek, kinda. Pond. Some old paint cans. The basketball. If I drop down here. Out here. We got a hoop. Nailed it. Drop her in there. See, we got a hoop. We got a basketball hoop. Yeah, that's the barn. It really wasn't that expensive. I think it was 20 grand for this barn. Had a guy from in town come out, put it up. Got a beautiful little window here for the drill press, looking over the pond, so I can see what Freckles is doing. Actually, we should feed Freckles real quick here. Let's mess with Freckles. Let's go throw his ball in the pond. Is he around? Alright, we'll see if he finds that. Oh god, where'd it go? Oh no. Did we lose his ball? Nah, it's there. Okay. Okay. Let's say hi to Freckles. Yeah, he's getting some food. Yeah. All right, Frex. You watch the farm. I'll be right back. Take a look at the sheep. The sheep should be good. 22,000 liters of food, so they're still good for a little bit. The health is 96%, but there must be new sheep. What's a young sheep even called? If I come over here, I bet you there's one. Yeah, 88 bucks. Yeah, so this is brand new. So that's why it's down a little bit. Let's just go check these guys while we're over here. 97%, and we got 200 in here. So do we have any that we can sell? I had sold some sheep before. They're usually around 800 bucks when you can sell them. Yeah, I had sold a bunch of sheep because both pens were right full, and we had a whole bunch that were super mature. Yeah, so I planted these trees. So I probably spent like 30 grand on trees, but I knew we were going to sell off all these clothes. And like I said, we didn't really have anything else that we have to buy at this point. Basically have everything paid for other than those planters that I leased just because I wanted to try them out and make sure that they were going to work good for us, which I think they're going to be just fine. I have a set of rollers leased. I don't know. I go back and forth on if I should get a really, really big set or just stick with those guys. I think they're 40 grand brand new, so I could probably, I don't know what they cost. We could check after. Take these clothes up, and then probably what we'll do this episode is I'll just kind of skip through a little bit. It won't be just like one solid episode of us just doing these clothes. I'll probably skip through a little bit, maybe get to the point where we're gonna harvest some cotton again. Let's see what we got going on here. Ooh, 130 grand on that load. Oh, 133. But then we ran into that building, so now we're down probably 3 grand because I got to do a rad in this truck now. Okay, I'll get another set of these, another load of these clothes loaded up, and I think what I'll do, this episode, instead of just doing, it's just kind of like doing a time lapse of me loading this stuff up, I'm just gonna kind of cut through, and that way you guys can see a whole bunch of different things that kind of happen throughout this episode. So I'm gonna put another little cut in here, get back, load up another trailer full and truck full of these clothes, and we'll head back up to the farm shop. Okay, folks, we are loaded up. We are trucking. We are heading back to the farm shop. Let's get this other load. Basically 2 full loads. So this should be hopefully another 130 grand ish. And the only thing that we gotta do now, like, I was very surprised. I didn't really know. I didn't really sit and calculate it or anything because I didn't know I didn't know how much cotton we were going to get off that first field. I had no idea how for bales and such. But I didn't think the cotton would last in the clothing factory as long as it has. Like, there's still cotton in there being processed into clothes. So when we cut these the next harvest, because I'll have that same big field plus another big field, or bigger field, we'll just say another decent field, there's going to be cotton in that factory forever. And I think what I'm going to do, though, in the settings, I might just turn weeds off, because it doesn't even really matter. I've been plowing in between each harvest anyways, so I don't even know if it's really worth having weeds on. Maybe I'll keep them on. I don't know. I guess I could just spray herbicide. Boom. Another 133 grand. Okay, so there. We're at 350. I'm kind of thinking now I'm going to get another sheep pen and put it real close to the clothing factory there. Kind of in that next little spot, right where we were loading everything up there. Yeah, I kind of think I might put another sheep pen or like open pasture like we kind of had. Get another load of sheep, and then we'll produce it. We'll have even more clothes coming for the next year because we're gonna have a whole bunch. Geez, we almost need two cotton factory, or we almost need two factories at that point. We may have to take some of our overhaul stuff to a spinnery or something in town. Not too sure. I have to figure that out. I planted these couple trees in here. That tree out there cost $4 grand. Like I said, it's a bit of a waste of money, but we're kind of at the point now where we don't really have to spend money on anything else. I might get a new trailer, but even that was 2 loads to haul all of it in there. That's not that big of a deal. We've really come a long way at this farm. This farm's looking not too bad, not too shabby. Hopefully the rain will stop here soon, because working in the rain's never fun. But let's get into our production. Where are we at here? Yeah, we still got 16,000 liters of cotton in there. And then we're going to have like another 50,000 that comes in October. But that being said, this isn't going to last all the way till October. So actually, let's do this. Since everything is just kind of vibing right now. Let's park this truck. Let's head on over here. See Freckles. Give him a quick little scratch. Yep. Let's sleep. Drinking my coffee. See what pops up in the store. We don't really need anything too crazy. Oh, that's what we gotta do. I'll do that in a second. That's not that big a deal. That's those are good cedars. That's like what we have, but you can get ones that actually are planters as well. I've always wondered what this. I downloaded this mod. I have no idea. Does it cut or does it just windrow? I think it just windrows, and then we'll bale. Weird. Let's sleep one more time here, and let's get into May. Because I want to go check the productions after, and then just see how much cotton we went through in that month. From April to May. Ooh, auto load. I think it just auto loads bales. We need auto loading pallets. That's what we need. Stuff we definitely do not need. Also, I have the game set. It's a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit cheaty. Well, it's not cheaty because it doesn't matter at all, but it's just always October in the game. I don't know, I just think it makes it look nice. So, it's not really May right now. Okay, how's everybody doing for food and water? Yeah, everybody's good. Everybody's doing great. Okay, let's check our factory here. So we went through 6,000 liters roughly in a month. So this should last us another 2 months-ish. Not quite, but kind of, sorta. Let's go check the cotton. Cotton's coming in very nicely. I should maybe park some of this equipment rather than just leave it laying around. And how much food do we have stored in here for the animals? 104,000. So we're pretty good for food for a while. We don't got to worry about cutting any grass. I probably could sell this baler, but not gonna. There's no sense. We'll just keep it in case we need it. Okay, I'm gonna just go through I'm gonna put like another cut in here a little bit. I'm gonna get to the point of us getting ready to harvest, and maybe it's gonna get to the point where we're gonna have to feed some animals and kind of do some stuff like that. So I'll just put another little cut in here. This is gonna be kind of a chopped up episode, but we're at the point now again where this is probably how the episodes are gonna be a little bit. They're gonna be time's gonna be spaced out apart where we're sleeping through, we're getting to the season so that we can harvest. I'll feed the sheep and such in between. I'll kind of take a look and see if I'm going to build another pasture, but I won't build a pasture without you guys. So I'll be back in just a sec. What I did is I just slept for a couple months there. We've already got a bunch of clothes that have come out. What do we got here? 8 boxes. There's another 80 grand sitting there right now. It's June, second day of June. I didn't do anything really off camera other than I fed the animals, but the only thing I did off camera is I ended up buying this trailer. I sold the other one and I bought this one. It's a little bit bigger. It'll hold 50,000 liters of grass. I basically emptied this silo and filled up all the food for the animals, and then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go through and I'm going to cut this grass out here. I want to get a cut on it now so that it can get another cut hopefully right around the time that we're harvesting the cotton, maybe a little bit before that. So that's it. That's how I think I'm going to do I'll do a little bit of a time lapse here just so you guys can watch me cut this and stuff. I'll record it, and then yeah, I'll even probably do a little bit of a time lapse of picking everything up with that new trailer. I spent a bit of money. What I did is I paid off the loan and then I bought all of our equipment. So if we go in here, we literally have nothing leased. We own everything. Yeah. We're that 110 grand is like free and clear. Like basically all we have to pay for each month is I think it's 246 bucks for operating costs, like production costs, and like that's it. So we're set. We have nothing that we need to spend money on. The only thing that I'm gonna buy, the next thing that I'm gonna buy is one more large tractor. I think I'm gonna get rid of that yellow Massey Ferguson tractor and buy a good large tractor. Just one more, because but yeah, I don't even really need to do that. That's just kind of the next thing that I would kind of like to get, just because that big forage wagon that we just got, it's pretty heavy for that little Massey Ferguson. It's not too heavy for him. He's able to pull it around, and he fed the animals with it okay, but that's basically the next thing we need is like a really good large tractor. But other than that, we are just flying. So yeah, I'll put in a little bit of time lapse here, and we'll cut some grass. All right, guys. I'm gonna call that there for probably this episode. I'm thinking. Um, let's just take a look in the store real quick here. Yeah, there's nothing really we want too much in the store. Maybe here what I'll do. I'll sleep one time here for us. Jump into the next one. So there we got like I think about 160,000 liters off of that field. So that should feed the animals for the next probably the next year for sure. And then so if we get another cut off of that before the end of the year, we'll be able to yeah, you see our property maintenance production cost 240, so we're like 277 bucks a month with everything paid for. Pretty good deal. But yeah, if we if we get another cut off that towards the end of the year, we could probably just bale that and maybe sell that silage off in like January or something if we want, or we can just stockpile that food because we really don't need to be selling any more silage. We can just focus straight on cutting that grass to feed the sheep, and our cotton and everything is going to be going so good that we really don't need yeah, we don't need to be doing silage anymore to make money. Um, yeah, like not at all. Like we basically get a pallet a day per day. So if I go sleep again, let's just go sleep one more time. And we'll see. Because if we make about a pallet a day, that's like basically 10 grand a day. So if that continued up for the whole year, every time we slept, it would be 240 grand just in that. Nothing in the store that we want. Let's go check these. Yeah, we got some wool that we're gonna have to haul over. Another pallet there. Yeah. So basically every day or every time we sleep, we make 10 grand. Okay, they got enough. 32,000 liters of water in that one. And 36,000 liters, 52,000. Yeah, we're good to go. Good to go. We can check in here and see if there's any sheep that we need to sell. There's none that we need to sell in this pen. Come over here. Check our dialogue. Any in here that we need to sell? This one's getting close. 25 months, 25 months. But other than that, these are probably 20 months. Yeah. 25, another 25 months. So a couple in here we'll be able to sell in a few months. And yeah, that's it. Okay, I think that's probably going to do it for this episode. I'll bring you back in the fall when we're going to harvest all this cotton, and I'll probably have sold some sheep off and stuff by then, but we'll get all that cotton harvested, and then it'll be April again, and we'll go sell up all those pallets, and then hopefully we can, I'm thinking at that point we're probably going to have to expand, get some more sheep, and potentially some another factory set up somewhere so that we can keep pumping out wool. But that's it. That's Ultra Farmer. I'm off for this episode. Episode 17 in the books. Bring you guys back. Episode 18, and we'll cut some cotton. Like always, if you guys can hit that like, subscribe button for me, I'd really appreciate that. Any comments, put them down below. Yeah, that's it. Signing off. Have a good one, guys.